Hello, you beautiful human, and welcome back to your daily pick-me-up message. Before we have a look inside these cards to see what the energy is like for you today, right here, right now, my lovely, whenever you happen to watch this, I have something for you. Oh my gosh, I already love the energy that I'm in because I can't help but giggle. You know, like this is normally like my base day, but today feels amplified, so that's gonna be fun. But I dropped into meditation before filming, and there are messages that I'm meant to share with you first before we can have fun with the cards, okay? And wow, this is such contrasty energy because I feel so giggly, but literally like the first message that came through is kind of like more serious, as in, and I'm gonna read exactly what I've written down right when I came out of meditation because these words feel very significant. So open your heart, I just heard, open your ears, and just let that land where it needs to land, okay? There's one last attachment that is keeping you in shackles, preventing you from flying. A lie / an illusion that your ego is very fond of. Something that has been part of your identity for quite some time. And then I written down most likely related to what you do. And okay, maybe just sit with that for a second. I know that was like, woo. Basically, what I and the song that came through before this message bombarded me was like, and I'm free falling. And the thing is, you're not meant to fall, my love, you're meant to fly. And there's something in your life that kind of has been in plain sight, like hiding in plain sight, but was never meant to be carried for so long. There's an attachment. This can be so many different things, but like what I picked up on specifically, it most likely is gonna be related to your career and what you're currently pursuing, and more importantly, like the motivation behind what you're doing, so why you're doing it. And I can just speak like from personal experience now. It's I had a kind of rude awakening yesterday, like a huge light bulb moment. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I didn't see it before. But I did a lot of things, especially within the last couple of months, that were driven by this belief that I have to perform and I have to be in a leadership business CEO position in order to be worthy. Ooh, full on body chills. Like, I need to prove myself, yeah, to what society is like asking me to do, which, if you like notice it, like that is so heavily programming, conditioning of like toxic masculinity, right? And I carried that all the way with me up until now, up until yesterday when I said, fuck that, because I keep on preaching about it, and I literally sat with it and I'm like, how did I not see it sooner? And you might very well have the same freaking experience happening to you. It's like it's gonna smack you in the face and you're like, whoa, I pursued that out of like a wounded part of myself. But the healed part, you know, like where your soul kind of like linked potentially also to yesterday's daily pick-me-up message, was like stay or go. So you might want to watch that one if you haven't done so yet. But that was also about like where your soul is like dancing, right? And where your joy is. That is where you're meant to go. Like what we're meant to create and do on planet Earth is meant to be fun and joyous. It's gonna look different for every single one of you, obviously, but that is good. Like we need variety, right? But it's just, this attachment needs to go. It's so heavy, my lovely, it's so heavy. And also with now this transit, you know, like we're going from June to July, it needs to go. And more specifically, okay, I'm seeing the 7-7 portal right now. Basically from here until the 7-7 portal, get rid of it and sit with it. If you're currently like, I have no idea what this is, just know that this is the last piece, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm getting so excited for you. Woo, I feel it in my solar plexus. This is the last piece that you were meant to arrive at. Do you understand how big that is? That is like worthy of a celebration in itself. So sit with yourself. Maybe you already know what it is, and take aligned action to like let that go, so you can fly, my love, and you can rise. Yeah, because this has been unbeknowingly to you keeping you down, as in like keeping also your energy kind of closed off from what was meant to come in, but you needed to have that epiphany first. Yeah, so I'm so excited for you. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna start flying off this bed right now. No, but this is so humongous. It's just this last piece. I have fallen by Jules. This last piece to ultimate liberation. Don't even. I'm so happy for you. So that was message number 1 and message number 2. And that is basically what awaits you on the other side. I mean, we've been picking up on the energy. Basically, just to paint you a picture, this message came through yesterday. I was sitting down and I was just, you know, in wonder of Mother Nature. And I looked at the beautiful sunset. And it was so weird. The sun was setting and then there was a huge cloud, just like a block. And then the sun disappeared behind that cloud. And then everyone was kind of just like waiting in anticipation for the sun, the like orange ball to appear again. And then I was like, okay, what is the message here? And I wrote down, this pause that you're currently feeling is building anticipation. You know exactly how this cloud was like building anticipation for everyone that was just like wondering, yeah, and just like watching. And then I heard, but once the curtain drops, yeah, once you are being illuminated and it's just like, whoom, you're there, it's showtime. So honestly, these like next 7 days up until the 7/7 portal, you still get to rest. But once that portal opens up, oh my golly, yeah, things are gonna start picking up very, very fast, because again, you've done the introspection work, especially in June, that was necessary to clear the clutter, I just heard. But again, there's just like this one small piece left that your ego is just like, let me keep that. And you're like, no. Oh, full on body chills. Because like, I just heard, don't you want to know what is waiting on the other side once you free yourself from that? I know I want to. That's why I'm so joyous and excited. That now, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Why the giddiness is so potent in this message, especially I. Because like my higher self, like my angels, my guides, ever since I had this huge light bulb moment yesterday, like they're so excited for me. Even though like my like current reality looks so chaotic and there's so many pieces that I have to like line up perfectly in order to, you know, have these like next 7 days, basically encapsulating everything that I need to still wrap up, and then go time. Okay. Ooh, I didn't even realize how much I needed this message, because if you knew like really like the behind the scenes of how I'm a magician, but you are as well. I know, like we're handling, you know, this chaotic energy and like challenges and tribulations just like being thrown at us so well. So good on you, good on us, yeah? But my lovely, I know what you're waiting for. Sorry, I feel like holding these cards for a while. Let's tap in and see what the energy is for you today, what additional advice needs to come through. I'm just opening my vessel up and let's see what wants to find you right now. Also, I'm hearing construction noise again, which is so funny. Like, I love how this is like a synchronicity for so many of us, because I read the comments, yeah? It's just like, some of you guys are working in construction, or your counterpart is working in construction, or like when you look at it like from an upper view, this is all about, you know, like things being rearranged, like, you know, like not to worry from like your spirit guides, like your team. It's just so incredible, right? So that I feel called to share. Okay. I just heard focus. I'm like, okay. I swear, I'm gonna fly off this freaking bed. I'm just so excited for you. I want to bite just. Sorry. Woo! I cannot remember the last time I felt so much like positive rush of energy. This is incredible. Yeah, okay, so for you right now, the energy that you're just meant to be in, the medallion. I know this card has come through before within our collective, but this specifically makes me think of you just have your hand open. I literally see a helicopter flying right now. What did I tell you yesterday? That is what? Whatever, however currently messy it looks, like rescue is coming to you, yeah? You're gonna get the help and the support that you need. All that is being asked of you is literally hold your hand open and the medallion, like I see it falling into your hand. That is the energy of like just, oh, how nice. But this, okay. This is inevitable, okay? This is gonna happen, but it's gonna happen the sooner you're in alignment and you're clear. Yeah, remember the freaking weight that you have on your ankles right now. I literally see like weights on your ankles, just like keeping you on the ground when you're meant to fly. And the one thing that we're meant to like really lean into and not forget through this whole like restructuring and like rediscovering of who we are, you know, like that's honestly like a never-ending journey, but it's a fun one, right? Speaking of fun, Eros is coming through once more. That is all about pleasure. Lean into that, my lovely, however much you can today, okay? Because like this giggly energy that I have, like that is what we're meant to be, and we're meant to play. We're meant to not take everything so freaking seriously, you know? And it's so, I know it's easier said than done, especially with, you know, maybe the constraints that you're currently feeling, because here's the thing, universe, mother, father need throat chakra again, interesting. Mother, father, God, universe, they need to use some pressure in order for you to move accordingly. Yeah, so it's just not letting that suffocate you, but see it for what it is. And like, you know, I see you literally, you're being swamped by all these challenges, and I see you jump out and be like, oh no thank you, and you're just like dancing, you know, because it's a matter of choice. You get to choose how you approach these challenges and how you feel about them. So Mother, Father, God is saying, we know you're kind of in a pickle right now, but choose to be joyous. Choose to see it with like a more lightheartedness. Okay, so my lovely, with that said, I'm feeling called to wrap up this daily. Pick me a message up here now. As always, like, you need to let me know in the comments. How are you feeling? How does the energy feel compared to yesterday? Do you feel a shift? Do you also feel as giggly and just like more, I don't know, like free-spirited? That is the best way that I can put it. Like, we feel a lightness of energy. So feel free to let me know if you're on the same boat. But yeah, with that said, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day as always. And I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which is most likely gonna be tomorrow, because I mean, I am being bombarded by messages and I currently see 2 yellow butterflies flying together once more. If you have been here for a bit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Animals in pairs, yeah? Union energy. Honestly, like, this message has so many golden nuggets in it. I'm like, I love that for us. So, yeah, but with that said, take care of yourself, and I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Nothing new, you know, like when these transmissions come through, it's just like a lot of energy. That is so interesting, because the last thing that I kind of was referring to were butterflies, right? And then, you know, I open my vessel and I send you like gold, white, light, my lovely. But what I then saw was literally like the cocoon of a freaking butterfly, you know, before it pops out. So I know these messages are like, oh my god, really? I'm like, yes, really. I don't make the rules, like this is what I saw, but this is so symbolic for where you're currently at. Remember how I said you're in the pause? In a much needed pause? But once the curtain drops, it's showtime. Showtime being you, the beautiful butterfly that you've always been, and just like, pew, going off into the world, yeah? And like doing exactly what you're meant to do, what your soul has been longing to do this whole freaking time, because that is what it always comes down to. And I know you've been in like multiple cocoons over, you know, like your time period that you've been like on planet Earth. But it's like, this feels very significant. And I again see the freaking 7-7 portal. My golly, feel free to let me know if you tap into that energy. How does it feel like for you? Like, that feels very significant. I love that. And I love that we get to, I don't know, just like share this journey together and just like speak about it. And like, I read the comments every single time, yeah? So don't mind me. Yeah, but that was basically it. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe it did something. Feel free to let me know. Yeah, but let's see. Okay, yeah, I just want to take some time, because I also know like only the real ones are still here, but regardless, like, I just want to say thank you. Oh, for nobody chose. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Who would have thought, right? No, but it's just like, I am so grateful for each and every single one of you. Just like you contributing your energy, and like you just being here, you choosing to like watch these videos, to maybe even engage in the comment section. Like, I see everything. And even beyond that, like, I know like a couple of you guys, like, you even donated my way. I'm like, I saw everything. Just because, you know, I haven't said anything, it's just like, just know that this makes my day every single day. Because this YouTube channeling and just like, honestly, just connecting to the upper realms and just being a conduit for that, like, this fills me with so much joy. And it's just, oh my god, I'm getting very emotional. It honestly keeps me sane at the moment. It's like an anchor. I don't know how best to describe it, but this is not an anchor as in it keeps me down. No, literally, it launches me. So thank you for making me fly, yeah, helping me fly. When, you know, outside forces would like to clip my wings. But I'm like, no, I won't let that happen. And you will not let that happen to you either. I know, because the same strength that you see in me is reflected in you. Like, you have everything. Yeah, so, oh, I just felt called to do that, because yeah, if like your current reality just looks like just like a smidgen like mine when it comes to like the level of challenges that I currently face, yeah, you're facing, it's like, kudos to you. Yeah, and for continuing to show up and to choose the light, because that's what you're doing every single second of every single day. So proud of you. Yeah, and I'm so grateful for you. And whew, before I leave, my lovely, like you already know, if you made it to the very end of this video, comment, okay, you can choose. Either something gold, like a trophy of just like celebrating this moment right now and just like literally doing the last bit of liberation that is needed in order for you to completely fly free, yeah? Or wings, you know, like angel wings. You can choose, or you do both. But I just want to incorporate like the golden from the medallion, but also with the overall theme of flying. Seems so significant. You might even have like travel planned, or I know that some of you guys are even like moving, which I don't know if it's gonna be by plane, but even if it's just by car or like boat, or I don't know, you know, it's like very significant, very synchronistic. So yeah, but comment either a trophy or an angel wing or both, so I actually know that you stayed until the very end. Just know that I freaking love you and appreciate you so much. You feel it. It's not empty. like my heart chakra is just like beaming out to yours. Yeah. Yeah, but I will see you when I see you, which will most likely gonna be tomorrow. Yeah. I just heard, hold your horses. Yeah, you got this, okay? And just know that for me, the epiphany that I had personally when it comes to my career, like I'm basically not starting from scratch, because obviously like this YouTube, like what I'm currently doing, like that is my joy. Like that is where my heart just like blossoms. But anything else is like so up in the air. Yeah, also just with like, okay, so I'm gonna be provided for, right? It's like, yeah, but always, I just heard always, always, always. Don't judge how your journey looks like, because you're gonna be surprised looking back in a couple of days, weeks, months, how everything was so beautifully orchestrated for you that you would kiss yourself right now and your guides right now for the position that you're currently in. Yeah, and that I truly mean that. This is not empty. Again, like I truly mean that. So yeah, with these words, I'm gonna leave you with, and see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye bye, bye 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 bye. And I'm so happy to see so many new faces, by the way. That's so fun. Okay, I'm going. Bye bye.